Hello, my name is Josephine Lang, and I'd like to talk to you today about a wonderful quality that we can all cultivate. And it's something that we all do in childhood, and it's known as just being me. So, in your case, it would be just being you. And this is something that children do quite naturally, and they do it a lot. And children are remarkable creative geniuses, and it's felt that when we retain this ability into our adulthood, we also are much more creative. In fact, there's something like 2% of adults who do retain this ability to just be me, and they are very creative people. So, the remembering back to when we were children and what we did as children to just be me, it strikes me that when our parents are busy doing things and we're like sort of on hold and we're just like sitting there, okay, here I am, just being me, that that's what we're talking about. That's the consciousness that we're trying to achieve, and it does bring about a different sort of a brainwave state. I think about childhood sanctuaries. When I was a child, I had a lot of little sanctuaries, places where I would go to just be myself. There was one particular group of shrubs that I would go and hide under. They were a Pittosporum tabaira shrub, and they were quite mature, and I could slip in under there, and people didn't know I was there at all. And I could just be myself, looking up into the sky or looking up into the stars if it was nighttime. And children often have these little hidey holes that they will go into and just hang out and just be who they are. I read a book not too long ago. It was an older book called I Came From Afar, or I Saw You From Afar. It's by Carol and Martin Perkins. And in it they talk about the Bushmen in the Kalahari. And one of the things that the Bushmen would do as they were settling down for the evening, they would all gather around the fire and tell stories, and the children would start to get sleepy, and so they would go into a little hillock of grass, just a little overhanging area of grass. That would be their little bedroom for the night, and they would snuggle up in there next to the little sand dune that they were maybe sitting adjacent to, and just let the grass kind of give them a little private sort of a bedroom, like a little walls around them. And then they would just listen quietly to the adults as they would be speaking, and they would just be being themselves. And so that's what I would like to share with you today, is just to remember this ability for us that we've had as children, and just to remember it for ourselves now as adults, because it really does increase our creativity manyfold. So thank you very much for listening, and please check out my website, which is stepintomagic.com. Bye for now.